G'day mate, and welcome back to Factorio with me, Jenny. After a small hard drive crash and a few other small minor issues, we're back with more Factorio, and today I need to move on. We went through last episode and we went and fixed up Vulcanus, we also fixed up Narvis, and now we have a whole lot of pending upgrades, which is what I want. I want things to happen in the background. I want upgrades to happen in the background whilst we're planning going and visiting another planet, another very, very cold planet, because I need to go to Aquilo because, well, it is the season. This is the season for snow. So what I need to do is, before I move on, I need to go visit the other two planets. I need to go and make sure Forgola and Gleba are both ready to go and ready to be upgraded in the background. So before I do that, I need to fix a couple of problems. One of the problems we have is the amount of eggs I have in the network. We have 3,000. That's a little bit of an issue. Need to go fix that problem before we move on and leave Narvis all alone. Also, I want to make sure, like I said, I have those upgrades, and possibly also a small Spinotron army should something go bad, like this. This is a problem. So what I need to do is I need to ask you a very important question, if I may, and that is, can I borrow a lac? I just like to borrow a lac. I like to borrow a lac early in the video before I need to send my small Spinotron army to go fix small problems that happen to be sitting in the middle of the solar field. First thing I'm going to do, I want to set up fish breeding. Reason I want to set up fish breeding is it should solve, hopefully, my bladder problem. Because for me to get more fish, I need to have 2 raw fish, plus I need to have 100 nutrients, plus I need to have 100 water. Water seems like it's going to be an easy thing to grab, providing I can find out where the hell those things are. I don't use them, so I don't ever remember where they are. I need to have water. Cool, that's the first problem. Then I need to have nutrients. Nutrients obviously need to come from another biolab. There are other options, but biolab is always going to be the best option. And I need to, well, make sure that we can have nutrients come out. Nutrients feed this machine, also nutrients feed this machine, and also fish come out and fish go back in. Yes. And I probably also want to possibly have fish in the network so we can make a Spinotron army. Might also want to have nutrients in the network for I don't know what reason. I need to bring stuff in to make sure that you're going to restart. I probably actually need to bring in stuff there, so we're probably better with a buffer chest there. And I need to also start on my quest to get a legendary fishy. Yeah, so that's what I basically need. So first thing I need to do is I need to work out how we're going to get nutrients. I have a couple of options. I could make nutrients from fish. If I have 1 raw fish, they give me 20 nutrients. And then if I combine that with another 5 fish, I'd have 100 nutrients. And then another 2 fish on top of that, I'd then have 3 fish, minus the 5 that I've used, plus the 2 I've used. So, 7 fish in for 3 fish out. Not really a good option. But I can turn biter eggs into nutrients, and I happen to have a whole lot of biter eggs. So we're going to start that process off, and we're going to have 60 eggs come in, please. Also, can I have some local Logibots here? Because the eggs are nice and close, and in theory, they should be speedy delivery. All right, that's the first thing I need to do. Second thing I need to do is I need to wire in some inserters. So you're going to run, and you're going to run. Okay. I need you to make sure that nutrients, that one, there's always going to be 100 in that box. Yeah, I want you to make sure there's 100 in that box at all times. I also only want this inserter to run if, oh, nope, that was not the right button. Can I put those eggs back in there? Cool. I read contents, include fuel. Yep, it's a new option that's been added to the game. So I want you to read the amount of nutrients into this machine. And this one can only put nutrients in this machine if there's at least 10 nutrients in the first machine, because I need to make sure the first machine runs at all times. Can I have a few of those? Because if I take a few of those and I click that, that should give me some nutrients in my pocket, which I should be able to feed into this machine, like so, which should then start burning biter eggs and making nutrients. You, like I said, can read how many nutrients are in this machine. You're reading both the amount in the fuel chamber plus the amount in here, and as long as there's 10 in there, you're going to be happy. You, on the other hand, I need to grab some fishies, feed some fishies into, and you, we're going to be wiring into there. We're going to say that you are going to run fish. Let's go with 30 in the network. I can read those from the network. I don't want to read those from the network. Okay. Can I set you to be fish as well? Not 100, just 10. I need to make sure there are fish in here at all times. because it looks like my first round of fish went into the scrapper. I don't want them in the scrapper. I do want to have the scrapper have quality. And let's try this again. Okay, so you are going to have fish. Excellent. Fish are going to go around circles. You are going to detect the amount of fish in the network. And if I have over 100 in the network, then you're allowed to run, and then you can push fish in here. Fish are going to go in an active provider because I'm going to get some higher quality fish. This is all in the grand quest to get fish in a legendary fish. I need to have a legendary fish, and the only way to get a legendary fish is with quality modules. Also is by researching the legendary, which we haven't done yet, which is on my list of things to do. All right, so you're happy, you're running. Can I improve this process? Sure. And can I throw a beacon? Let's go with here. And in said beacon, I throw 2 of those. You're at plus 10% power. You're at minus 80% power. You're at minus 80% power. That means I minimize the power usage. I also need to deal with spoilage. Of course I do. Is that the magic blueprint? That's the magic blueprint. I love the magic blueprint. Can I have spoilage come out of there? Spoilage come out of there. 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 And power. Cool. All right, that should be everything. Last thing I want to do is, as we're going to have biter eggs here, probably throw in a bunch of those. All right, so if and when we have over 100 fish in the network, you're going to process the fish. We'll then end up with quality fish. Meanwhile, you're just going to breed fish. You are going to breed nutrients. You're not really fast enough, dude. Can I do that? Except, can I filter you to nutrients? Still not really fast enough. Well, I have eggs to spare. Can I throw that now? Okay, you can't get out fast enough. Okay, can we throw that now and that now? Go if less than 10. It's 0. That's fine. That's fine. That's probably fine. Okay. Go if less than 100. Huh? Oh. Less than 100. Yep. Less than 100. Cool. Yep, that's what I want. All right, so you're still not being fed fast enough, but you're definitely being fed faster. You are being fed fast enough. You are going to burn through eggs. That's fine. And we can call that a done deal. And I currently have 86 fish in the network. 92 fish in the network, 95 fish in the network. Okay, we have fish in the network. You have fish in here. You are 30 in the box, and you have a backup request should something bad happen. You're gonna feed fish back in here. We should be all good. Everything should be all done. I shouldn't have to worry about anything. We can move on. All right, next thing I need to do is Narvis. Narvis has its upgrades. We do need to solve a bioflux problem. I've also made sure that any uncommon productivity modules that we have from any uncommon prod 2s will get upgraded, but that also means that I need to have uncommon processing units, also uncommon advanced circuits, and I also need to have uncommon eggs. So the only way we're going to get uncommon eggs is, well, by, you know, running them through a recycler. That seems like a pretty good way to get rid of some eggs. You are capped to if I have more than 2,000 in the network, which I do at all times, so that seems like a pretty good way to at least process some eggs. It does mean we're going to end up with uncommon biters. Should the eggs pop, the eggs are probably going to pop. So, yes. We'll just leave that there. But there's 2,000 of those in the network, and there is 100 of those in the network, so I do need to have this process running. You're going to set to 2K. If I have 2K in the network, then they can start processing. All right. Next thing I need to do is Little Spidertron Army. Little Spidertron Army has solved that one problem. You guys can go here. So these are my Narvis spiders. Narvis spiders are very happy with them just living on Narvis. They're going to do Narvis-like things. I want to have spiders for other planets. So I'm going to make sure that we're going to start crafting 40 of each of the different components that we might put into a spider, like batteries, like roboports, like batteries, roboports, power, and also can I go there, requester, provider, in, out. Can I do that one? Can I do shields? Can I do better shields? Can I do speed modules? Can I do quality modules? That type. And copy, paste, you. We're going to cap to those 40. Cool. All right. Last thing actually I want is one more item, and that is PLDs. We might as well have PLDs on our spiders. Probably don't need them on a couple of planets, but there are definitely some planets I will definitely like to have PLDs on. Can I set you to PLDs? Can I set that to that? Can I copy that to there? As one on the network currently, and you're going to need a substation. We're going to throw a substation there and call that done. And therefore I should be able to make more spiders. We do have you running. You are not capped. You just need a certain amount of legs in the network, and legs, portable fusion reactors, radars, rocket turrets. We have all those in the network. We now have fish in the network, so it should be fine. Oh, moldy fish. Okay, can I move that all up? And can I put mold there? Yeah, good old mold. Gotta love mold. All right, so that should solve that problem. Batteries, and rare reports. I have rare reports. I have PLDs. If they show up, they'll come to me. Reactors. Yeah, reactors are set to come to me as well. Okay, so if something rare comes out of the crafting, then obviously it's going to come to me. All right, last thing I need to do is probably the most important one, and that is put in another speaker. I need to put in another speaker. I need to wire that one up as well. You are going to be if fish legendary is greater than 0, show an alert. It is going to be fish. It's going to have all the volume globally, and eat it is going to be our alert. Cool. All right. That's the plan when it comes to Narvis. Narvis is going to keep processing its moldy science. It's going to keep doing its upgrades, and I don't really need to look at anything else. I probably could get rid of these tanks at this point. Is there any better way to, like, empty them? Probably not. Because if I pack them up, what's in their logistics stays in their logistics. And I don't even know if I want tanks anymore. We should maybe put them through the scrapper. I don't know. Can I go to this one? Okay, that one's dead, that one's dead, that one's dead, that one's dead. And you be dead as well. All right, so with that done, we need to go and we need to look at for goal. We need to do a few things. First off, don't need to make efficiency 2s or prod 2s anymore, so those can go away. On top of that, I need to obviously turn on their requests, so they need to request in all the different machines. Plus, they need to request in quality module 2s in every different quality, so we can upgrade them, because this is where we handle all the quality modules. Next off, we need to obviously swipe them with the upgrade planner, make sure any old module 2s have been upgraded to module 3s, and there's a number of them from the looks of it, and that's about it for right now. On top of that, I am making up here. We are making acid. Acid to make sure we can make blue chips. I want to remove that, and I want to put that down here, along with, we're going to need some water makers, so we're going to grab that. Yep. And can I put that down here as well? There works. Cool. All right. So with us being able to make acid, can I also make sure we got some of those in there? And limo. Can you come to Felgola, please? And second condition. Cool. And can you throw a bunch of those overboard? Because we've gone and booked up some just to have a few in advance. All right. So you guys are going to make some water. Water's going to make acid. Acid's going to let us make blue chips. Blue chips. This is a special blue chip machine. Let's cut that and move you to there, and okay, not there. There, and there. Cool. and then run the pipe through there. All right, you're a bit of a special machine. So what you do is you have, if I have more than 2,000 green circuits, plus I have more than 2,000 red circuits, and I have less than 8,000 blue circuits, you're allowed to output blue circuits. On top of that, I want you to have not productivity, but I want you to have quality modules. I want you to have quality modules, and I want you to have quality modules. But I want you to not do blue circuits. I want you to do blue circuits that are uncommon, and I want you to do blue circuits that are rare. I want blue blues and I want green blues. I want you to do uncommon greens, and I want you to do uncommon reds because I have an awful lot of those in stock. I want to change this to green blues. If I have less than 8,000, you can process. And you, oh, I need to change the requests. You need to be green greens, and you need to be green reds, and therefore you need to be blue greens, and blue reds. Yep, and then you need to be blue blues. And then same here, I need to request in blue greens, blue reds, and then finally blue blues. Cool. That should be everything changed across. Yes, yes, and yes. And can I empty those? Can I empty those? Can I empty those? And can I empty those? Cool. All right, so that's the change I want to do here. I also need to swipe you with an upgrade planner. In fact, I need to swipe everything with an upgrade planner so we can get better quality modules if I can get better quality modules. The only ones are the rares for the rares, because quality module 2s that are rare give me a 3.2% chance. And uncommon tier 3 also gives me a 3.2% chance. So I need to make sure I'm going from a rare 2 to a rare 3 to make sure I actually increase the chances. So need to do that. And the idea of these guys who are going to get swiped again. Oh, we don't do that next tier. Do I want to do that next tier? That's a lot of modules. I do, but probably not just now. Okay, the reason for these guys is I need to have better quality blue circuits. The reason I need to have better quality blue circuits is we get better quality blue circuits by recycling them with quality modules, which we are doing. Well, actually, no, we don't. We get better quality reds, we get better quality greens, but I don't get better quality blues. And if I had better quality blues, well, I could make better quality modules by having better quality blues. The only time I might get them is if we recycle a quality module. That will occasionally give me a better quality blue, but they tend to disappear straight away. So I need to make sure that you're running, and you're running, or at least have the ability to run by having better quality modules. Yes, quality modules. Yeah. Can I change you to a stack of 200? Can I change you to a stack of 200? Can I change you to a stack of 200 as well? And where else do we have? You. 200, 200, 200, and all of them. Yeah, and again, we're doing everything we can with quality modules. We're going to get a lot more in-depth with quality modules and quality in general after we unlock Epic, but for right now, I just want to have this stuff running in the background. These are all background tasks that could just tick over slowly because, because obviously we've done all our prob mods. Can I go to, well, actually, so we're now looking for uncommon prob mods here. Also speed, we can do speed as well. That'll take us up to uncommon and even rare. Yep, we're short of uncommon and rare, but you know, as long as we've got the ball rolling, that should be it done. And that means they're going to wander onto gleba. Gleba! Can we take you onto gleba, please? And you hang out gleba's orbit with 500 productivity modules. Okay. Gleba, we need to do a few things. Actually, Forgola, you need that, you need that, you need that. Yep, that's it there. All right, Gleba needs to do a few things. First off, you need to bring in your machine group. So you're going to be bringing in the machines. These are all the machines I need on Gleba. Plus, you need to bring in the module group. Plus, you need to bring in any old efficiency modules. I need to have them upgraded as well. Okay, that's the first thing I need to do. Second thing I need to do is storage. I want to move storage in this direction, out of the way. Cool. Turns out you need power. There you go. Have power. That reached, right? It did. Cool. And can I rearrange some of these? Preferably not things that have stuff landing in them. And that way. Yeah, again, I just want to move storage out of the way. Thoroughly out of the way. All right, can I get... No, limo's just arriving now. Can I get all those thrown overboard? All right, gleba, same story. We need to do a few things. So we need to request in these. We also need to... This is going to be a gleba exclusive. We need to request in fusion uranium fuel cells. I'm not using them here, but I don't want to end up with a situation where I've had to turn on the reactors for some reason, probably because we're using too much power, although that would require the hydropower to fail, and then I end up not having any imports because I've completely forgotten about them. And when I say hydropower, I mean, well, we have our river. But it's not a bus, it's a river, because buses stop and a river doesn't. We have our river of jelly, we also have our river of yummy. It comes along, it gets to the end, and then the river flows over the waterfall. Once it flows over the waterfall, once the river flows over the end and goes over the waterfall, it then gets burnt and turned into heat, and therefore we have hydropower. Yeah, an awful lot of hydropower. In fact, gleba is fully self-sufficient from hydropower, so that should be a working solution for us. Can I remove half of those? As I get this line done, I can then remove the other line. I just want a little bit more room around here. Okay, other thing I need to do is, because we're going to have the better machines coming in, I want to upgrade them to the next level. I want to get you, you're the 2, so you need 1 speed module. You're the 1, so you need 1 speed module. And can I upgrade those, and upgrade those? That'll give us efficiency modules a little bit faster. And cool, that's done. Can I do remove of those? And we can extend storage out this way. Done. And yes, nice, just connected. That's all I want. All right, so I need to do that. On top of that, you're going to need your drag of modules. So any efficiency 2s need to change into efficiency 3s. Should have done this a while ago, but I guess we're going to do this now. And that should get things started. You have dropped all those off. Can you go back to Narvis? Can I set you to 500? Because gleba has 1,000 modules it's still short on. Maybe we should pick up 800. Yes. Okay. All right. Gleba. So first thing I'm going to do, I need to upgrade all the modules. Second thing I need to do is efficiencies. We're making efficiencies here, but eventually it's going to max out. I want to make sure that we're going to recycle them. So we need to set up a recycler. Are you actually full? Pretty much. Sure. Twice the recycling. Oh yeah, we're full and uncommon. Okay, well, re-recycle them. All right, can I get one of you? Can I put you there? Can I put you here? Can we get an inserter and then a passive provider? You are going to be efficiency 3s, and you are going to be turned on. You're going to only run efficiency 3s. Thank you. When we have 5,000. Okay, 5k in stock. If we have more than 5k, you can start recycling. All right. So that means we have a chance to get some higher quality ones. I obviously need to set up a production for actually making higher quality ones. So let's do that at the same time. You and you. Can I get a out, a in, that one. I don't think I actually have the higher quality modules here. Can I change you to be uncommon efficiency and then change you to be rare efficiency? Copy paste, and yeah, it's back in Darvis. We're going to get a Spartatron army to solve that problem eventually. Okay. Yep. I want this to be a full stack. I want this to be a full stack. I want the mold to be a full stack. And I want this to be a full stack as well. And then same place here. So we're going to want that one a full stack, that one a full stack, that one a full stack, and that one a full stack. All right. You guys, we're going to mark to be upgraded, so you will get upgraded in time. Limo is on the way 350. If I tell you to go, they're still on the way? They're still on the way. Okay. They're already launched. They're already on their way. We're literally waiting for them to land, and then we should be good to go. All right. So that's the first thing I want to do with gleba. I need to actually have those prop mods land. Okay. Second thing I want to do is probably drag you with this one. If I click on you and I click you, I have 1,217 uncommon efficiency 3s in stock. Cool. Yeah, definitely going to drag you with this one. It's only 800. Cool. Everybody gets a better efficiency module. Everybody. Absolutely everybody. Okay, so that should solve that problem as well. At the same time, I think you're on your way back. Can I just manually unload that lot? All right, at the same time, there are other things I want to do. So we have our bioflux express. It's doing its best to load up mold, but the problem is when the mold comes in, it's not always the freshest mold. I'd like to make sure that I have, well, mold, the freshest bioflux. I'd like to make sure I had fresher bioflux. The best way for me to do that is load it directly from the source. The source needs a couple of changes as well. First off, because we have our river, and our river has not failed us, I want to upgrade the output inserters for the river to be stack inserters. So far, we've been running like 50-50 on the output inserters. We're going to go to 100% stacks. And then the same applies to the yummy as well. I'm going to do that whole row, that whole row, that whole row, and that whole row. And I'm even confident enough that I'm going to do the bioflux as well and upgrade that row to stacks. Okay, that should help solve some of the problems. You've just arrived. Can you throw those overboard as well? Yeah. All right, so it should alleviate some of those problems and make sure that we can get at least stacked output out. If I have stacked output, it's going to be very, very important. I need to make sure that we fill the top belts. So I need you to output to the right. I need to keep moving stuff to the right to make sure that top belts are full, because that's where we take stuff from. Same goes over here. I need you to output to the right, and we make sure the top belts are always full, because that's where we pull stuff off. And because it's now stacked, in theory, I've just increased the belt density by 4, which means only 1/4 the amount of material would technically be on the belts. Also means that you guys, I don't need you to be forced to the right anymore. I just need a 50-50 split, because otherwise the whole bus can end up being loaded on just one side, and that wouldn't do, because we're no longer maxing out our output belts of each of these. We're sort of a little bit of both. Okay, so we can do that, we can do that. We can change these ones as well to be anything. Yep. That one, oops, that one, and that one. Okay, so that should give me much more even outputs on both sides of the belt. Again, we still need to push everything to the right. Okay, those problems are now done. All right, and stack inserters, Problems are almost all done as well. All right, and efficiency modules are also done. Okay, so actually, this whole row is processing. Try again. This whole row is outputting 84 jelly and only bringing in 6.4 of the nuts. And can I? Definitely here. Okay, output ready right, and that can come along, and then that can get filled here. All right. What I want to do is this beacon is going to cover these 4 machines. These 4 machines are at minus 70% power, so we're going to put a speed module in there. I just want to see what the difference is between these 4. So now 6.4 for 47, and this is 3.2 for 24. So it's a lot more, and power-wise, we're now at plus 31%. But I should be able to go to the next tier of speed module. I can. It doesn't increase the power usage, but it does increase their output by an awful lot, because that speed, if we have a look, we go from speed 50% to speed 65%, and no effect on the power usage. But I should be able to put a blue rare efficiency in here, hopefully. Yep, and that should bring the speed down to just, or the power usage down to just plus 20%. Plus 20% is the number I can live with. Also means that if I put 1 there and 1 there, that should speed up this whole first row. So if we look at this row, it's going to output 100 for 14 in. This is going to bring in 6 and output 50. So an awful lot more. So I want to do this, and I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this, and I want to do that one, and I want to do that one, and I want to do that one. That should get me a whole lot more jelly. And then I also want to do the same over here for our yummy. We want to go you. We want to go you up to uncommon there. And then if that one works, the 4. This one. This would be the next one. And I can also upgrade you to rare. And then I want to do that one. And then I want to do that one. And then I want to do that one. Okay. With that done, I should be able to copy the whole row and then paste the whole row here and here and here. Nope, no. There. Cool. And okay, so something went wrong with the copy and paste down here. Can I get you to go that way? And you go that way. Can I get you to go that way? You go that way. You go that way. You go that way. And you go that way. You go that way. You right. Okay. So it should give me. You're going to fill the first belt. You're going to dump out. Those belt fixes are in place. That should give us more yummy, which should mean more material on the belt in general. Okay, all right. Next thing I need to do whilst we're here, I need to make sure everything is going to work perfectly, is I need to make sure we have a bigger buffer for these guys, because currently these are what's consuming our seeds, our excess seeds, and I need to make sure that they keep getting consumed, because if they don't, bad things will happen. Can I put that one there? Can I put that there? And then can I have you have 2 extra rows? Cool. All right, bots can take care of that. They're gonna have to move around some things. It'll be fine. They like moving things, and that's what I pay them to do. All right. So with that done, we are short. Actually, not a lot. We are short of some problem solvers. All right, problem solvers are going to be next on the list because I brought in these and these. So with those and those coming in, can I put over here in a corner one of these? Can I also put in one of those? Can I put in one of those? And we're going to be bringing in 10 of those. Cool. At the same time, can I bring in uncommon? 10 of those. Rare, 10 of those. Epic, 10 of those. I have no idea if we're ever going to make a legendary cannon shell or artillery shell. No idea if it's ever going to make it here. But if it does, I definitely want it to be not stuck in storage and definitely fire off. You have nothing, really? Wow. Okay. In fact, your range is not as good as I thought it might be. Okay, can I put you there? Can I put you there? Can I put you here? And can I put you here? And then if that's going to be the case, can we look at this? All right, range, 1,000. Do we have multi-science currently? We do not. That looks like 0. Actually, it's not technically 0. It's definitely running. There's a lab somewhere. This lab, which has the best speed modules, and it's the best quality lab. Yeah, okay. Look, I need to just very quickly add in range. It's only 1,000, so it should take a bit of minute. And that's 2,000, and that's 4,000. And can I also get a shooting speed? Because I can. That's another 1,000. So that's 1, 3, 4, 8, 9, 11. 11. Quick 11,000. Okay, before the bowl goes off. Yeah, 35 minutes. It's probably all right. Okay, back to gleba. Oh, wow. Holy shit, it's finished already. Okie dokie. You still can't shoot anything. All right, have another range upgrade. Do you have shells? No. Really? Still nothing? Like, surely this is all in range. Oh, it is in range. Hey, delivery. Now, I don't have spiders here. I don't have spiders here to go pick up the eggs. I wouldn't mind picking up the eggs. But I do have a solution where the eggs are coming to me. I believe every single giant corpse is worth 5 stone. So that's a number of corpses that need to be collected. Yeah, everyone is worth 5 stone. Yeah, there's a few of them. But hopefully a few artillery ranges and a couple of loops of the ship having deliveries shall solve any problems. You're out of shells already. Okay. All right, so we have more upgrades. I can now see the range is much better coverage. I probably should put one roughly here in the middle somewhere. Let's go with there, and let's also put one here. Yeah, because my middle is a little bit weak. But that should solve that problem. All right, bioflux. Bioflux is my next on my list. I want to make sure we have the freshest bioflux possible. Now, the best way to do this is with one of them. And then we're going to bring this over here. And then we're going to grab rocket silos. I have 4 of them. 4 of them. Okay, except I need a 1 tile gap, and then a 1 tile gap, and then a 1 tile gap. Okay, so. Okay, I want to have stack of setters. 5 of them, and then 4 of them, and then 3 of them, and then 2 of them, and then 1 of them. Okay, I also need to have rocket loading. We get rocket loading here, and here, and here, and here, and here, and I also need power. Let me throw a power in there. That should cover us for power. And okay, so you are going to be the freshest first is going to get loaded in here. You are going to be spoiled, the most spoiled first. It's going to get loaded in here, and in here, and in here, and in here. Okay, can I put a subby here? All right, so we're going to bring in the freshest bioflux. We're going to turn these guys off so they're not on auto launch, and they're just going to take whatever's being fed into them. Can I upgrade you to uncommon? Because I think I have one of those in stock. And can I also grab just a little bit of beaconage? It's a little bit much, but we get the point. There. Okay. Beacons. Beacons, yes. All right. So that should give me rocket fuel. That should give me rocket components. That should give me speed so we can get them loaded quickly. And you're all done. Okay. And you upgraded to stack inserters. And this side is doing 40 in, 20 out. You're also doing 40 in, 20 out. Same story. I now have stack stuff coming in. So can I get a speed? I know, we're bouncing all over the place. Speed, uncommon, and efficiency rare. Because you're at minus 70% power. So I should be able to do the exact same trick over here. And get higher quality stuff in here, and you guys are moving across plastic. I feel like, who is it? It's somebody in gleba orbit. It's not limo. It's you. Okay, and how much plastic are you trying to pick up? 60,000. Yeah, I probably need to have more dedicated rocket silos for plastic. Or, hear me out, faster rocket size for plastic. Alright, we have the speeds, we have this in place, we have you. Okay, so you now at plus 20% power, and let's go with 4 of you guys are going to produce 9 for 17, 14, and you are going to do 8. Yeah, that's much better. So we're going to copy you, and then we're going to go 4 up to here, and then 4 up to here, and then 4 up from there is that one, and then that one. Cool. With that done, can I just take that whole thing and paste it on the left-hand side as well to increase the speed there. All right, back to bioflux. So bioflux is going to come through these guys. It's then going to pop out here and get returned to basically where it came from. Yeah. Except I need you to be an input priority from the left. And then you need to do that and continue the way we're doing. Okay. I also need the... can I go one more tile? Yep. Can I go one more tile because I'm going to want to have this. Input priority from the right and feed that back that way. Okay, so I have 5 instead of putting in. Then 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. The problem is the 1's going to still pull things out pretty quickly. It is pulling out the most spoiled. So in theory, the freshest stuff should come in here because it's directly from the source. In saying that, from the source, we're putting in 70%, 50% quality items, which means our bioflux is going to come out at about 60% freshness to start with. But it's sort of the best I've got for right now. But as you can see, I'm pulling things out far too quickly. So what I want to do is I want to have a simple, very, very simple switch timer. Can I put down you? All right. Can I have you? You're a simple clock loop, and I need to put you here. I need combinators. Okay, I need to have some combinators. Can we have an assembler? Can you make combinator? That one, and that one. Can I have the bots fill that and fill that and fill that, fill that? I do admit having the bots just auto-fill things is such a nice little feature. Just means I don't have to put request chest and everything in there to do one-off requests. It's just done. All right, so whilst we wait for that to happen, what else do I want to look at? I want to look at these guys. You're at minus 80%. If I remove one of those, minus 70%, I can take that. You'll be the same, I bet. Minus 70%. You'll be the same as well. Minus 70%, perfect. Another one here. And another one here. And that should be everything. Science is this one. This one's dedicated to science, which is all running fine. I want to look at whether we can boost speed of science as well. All right, so have these two made my... Yep, 40 combinators and 40 combinators. Cool. With those two destroyed, that should give me this. All right, so you are a simple clock counter, I guess you could call it. And I don't need any of that. I need to reset. You are resetting. Yep, you are resetting. Okay, can I have the green wire go into there? Can I have enable if T, being the timer sensor, is less than 10? So you're going to pulse on and off every now and then, and therefore we're only going to take stuff out every now and then rather than all the time. The plan is to get the freshest stuff in the front and the older stuff at the back, but I can't take stuff out too quickly because if I do, I end up with a situation where when the when the ship arrives and it needs its delivery of bioflux, it can't get the bioflux because it doesn't exist in any of these because they're not 100% full. They're 98% full. I need to probably increase this to, I don't know, 30. You know, work half the time. So you have 1,000, you have 1,000, you have 1,000, you have 1,000. Yep, that'll do us. All right, so that's just going to put the bioflux straight back to where it came from. Probably want to do that in retrospective. And then we remain unchanged. We're making bioflux faster, we're making jelly, and we're making yummy faster. Oh wow, that's very dead. Maybe don't do that. Yeah. I might need more planning area. All right, last thing I want to do is I want to look at science. So you guys are at minus 80%. So if you're at minus 80%, can I once again put a speed module in here and a better efficiency module in there? And then on this side, So you are using eggs at a rate of 0.2. You're making them a rate of 2.29. No, you're using eggs at a rate of 0.39, and you're making them at a rate of +2.9. So what happens if I put a speed in here? Let's just go with a basic speed. Yeah, it's fine. Go bots, I need 1 speed module delivered. Okay, 1 speed module means you are doing +4.6. You're consuming at 3.9, but what happens if I upgrade you to uncommon? I think this is going to be a winning combination. +5, +4.6. Okay, so that's our winning combination. So we're going to upgrade each one of these. Have a speed module. I want to upgrade each one of these to be uncommon. We'll do the guy on the end, not that he really counts. And every 4th machine gets an upgraded beacon, which would include the last guy anyway. Last guy is just requesting from the network. He's not meant to request from buffer chest, but I think I'm going to turn that on. We're in the network 40. Yeah, I think I'm going to turn that on. And that means I now put a stressor on the nutrient system, so I guess you get a beacon. Can I put one of those in there and one of those? And can I change you to stack out, stack out, stack out, stack out, stack out, stack out, stack out? You have no cap on you, so you produce 112 nutrients, and this system uses 91. So we're just ahead of the curve. Not by a lot, but by enough, hopefully. And you know what? Actually, we can probably do that and upgrade you to the next tier up. And you have enough nutrients? You have enough nutrients, mostly. Okay, and you're now going to do +125. That should be enough. And you're still at -36% power. Actually, I don't really want to put it in that slot, but so you're making 63 for 4 bioflux. If I just gave you a speed module instead, when it pulls to show up, you're now 7.4 and you're doing 100. Yeah, I like 100. Because that way I'm knowing definitely covered for science. Because I want to make science as fast as possible. We're doing 10 per second, which is 600 per minute, which I don't think I can scoff at. And that should be our little working system. Our river style does flow. Obviously, the yummy belts looks a whole lot worse, but we are processing the yummy as fast as possible. The only thing I can do to fix that is have artillery show up. Yep, that'll probably fix the problem. And convince the Stompy boys to say hello to my Teslas. There, and there, and there, and there, and there. Yep. Stompy boys can say hello to those. Oh, they're parked right outside. Oh, they're all damaged. They found an artillery shell. That's why they're grumpy. Okay, so with artillery in, gleba should be doing well. We can give it a second swipe with better prop mods. Yep, 1,500 of them, sure. Better speed modules, sure. And then you're requesting that, and then we can even try better efficiency modules. I'm not going to do that because that's not going to happen at all. And there are definitely machines like this. There's just a waste, absolute waste. You guys are doing -65%. So actually, you had one each. You'd already be at the overkill stage. All right. So Gleba's now done. Fagola's done. Vulcanus done. Nava's done. Everything is done. That means next episode we need to pack and go to Quillo. Everything is waiting for upgrades. Everything has things to do in the background. And I can always make a Spidertron army and drive them here. Oh, actually, there's one other thing I'm probably going to do. And that's probably get more land. But we'll worry about that in the future. Either way, we're going to call this video here. As always, thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the very next video. where we set up for Aquilo. Aquilo is definitely the next on our list, especially with it being, you know, the season for snow and everything else. Anyway, with all that said and done, as I said, thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. See you in the next video. All right, bye.